Let me take you to a story. A news spread out that an American political leader was killed. Now, some delusional man preached around town saying, "Don't believe the government. They are the killers." You decide to listen in again. The people of the free world hereby present to you John F. Kennedy Conspiracy Theory. Now, would Americans change their way on seeing the government after believing this conspiracy? President John F. Kennedy and the CIA had been working together on battling communism. In an operation called the Bay of Pigs invasion, CIA's failure to overthrow Fidel Castro changed JFK. He later fired Alan Dulles, the CIA director, and JFK became a problem for the CIA. On September 22, 1963, JFK was assassinated, and they blamed it on Lee Harvey Oswald. Consequently, Lyndon B. Johnson took over the presidency and founded the Warren Commission to handle the case. A laboratory analysis conducted by the FBI found that there is a similar components and compositions between Oswald's ammunition batch and bullets recovered from the assassination. The Warren's report used that basis to propose a certain debated theory called the single bullet theory. It stated that 2 wounds on Kennedy and 5 wounds on Governor Connolly was caused by a single bullet out of the 3 that were shot. However, Eric Randish and Patrick M. Grant disagreed and argued there is a very likely chance that 2 unrelated bullets had the same composition. Oswald's claim that he was a patsy and statements made by government officials, especially Connolly, denied the theory. This convinced the Americans enough of the conspiracy and made public trust decline from 77% to 27% around Jimmy Carter's presidency. A documentary called The JFK was even influenced by the conspiracy, which sparked a protest among the Americans. So, the Congress passed the JFK Records Act that obliged the government to declassify documents, testimonies, and others regarding JFK assassination. To think about it, how could you trust a government that lacked 30 years of transparency and yet you don't believe this conspiracy that had a lot of evidence and clues? This conspiracy convinced the Americans enough because it provided more evidence than 1 or 2 official statements made by the Warren Commission. To reflect, if you want to doubt something, then you must seek the evidence first. Or else, Valerie Legasov warned, the real danger is if we hear enough lies, then we no longer recognize the truth.